Hey, what's up, guys? This is GM Ren, back after a very long break for a new Let's Play. I know I've been gone for a long time. I'm not going to talk about that here. If you want to know more about where I've been, check out the Where I've Been video. That'll tell you everything about what's been going on and why I'm not currently playing Skyrim. I'm just taking a break right now. So what I have in front of me is Shadowrun Hong Kong, and I'm really excited for this. I've actually played Shadowrun Returns and Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Huge fan of the Shadowrun universe. I've also played the tabletop game and the Sega Genesis game and the Xbox 360 first-person shooter, and I like all of them. So this is actually a special treat because I've never played Hong Kong yet, and this will be my first time, so you'll get to see exactly all of my first reactions to everything in this game. So the rest of this video is going to be character creation. So if you don't want to check out character creation, then you can just skip ahead to the next video. I'll start at normal. I think I can change this. Yeah, I can change it later on. So I'll start at normal. And I'm absolutely going to take my time with this because character creation is so important. I know that from the previous games. If you waste anything in character creation, it won't destroy you right away, but as you get into the later parts of the game, it can be pretty hard to keep up. +3 karma to start. That's just like the last time. Elves get +1 charisma. Dwarves get +1 willpower. Orcs get +1 body. Trolls have +1 body and strength. So I'm gonna make a an adept, like I always do. Adept is pretty much my first choice every time I play any Shadowrun game, if it's possible. Basically what an adept is they're magically inclined. They've got magical powers, but rather than using them to cast spells, they enhance their body with it, their physical capabilities. So I think in this game, or at least in the last games, adepts are primarily melee attackers. It's not that way in the tabletop Shadowrun, but it has been that way in the previous 2 Shadowrun PC games. It looks like an adept. I'll come back to that. Kind of like the guy with the little scouter on too. Definitely looks like that could be an adept. And that. I like the face tattoo there. Man, I'm glad they gave us more options. In the other games there weren't as many portraits, character portraits. That could be an adept too. Wow, there's so many. Starting to wonder, am I gonna wrap around or just keep going? Ah, finally, there it is. Alright, I think I like the guy with the cool face tattoo. He's cool too, but this one. Gonna make him a little darker hairstyle. Usually you can't even see this in game. Sometimes it makes a slight difference. Oh, that's totally Wolverine. I guess I'll stick with what they gave me. Hairstyle isn't that big a deal to me. That's the color. Yeah, let's go with a reddish orange. I'm not gonna go for a beard this time. So this is the karma screen. The interface looks different than it used to, but it's probably still the same concept. So adepts thrive on willpower. That gives them access to all of the chi casting and other adept powers. Let's just take a second to read through these. Just want to make sure that they're about the same as before. So apparently there's something called dragon lines that I'm not familiar with. Bonded spell, killing hands, and stride. And I can't access martial defense too because humans have a max willpower of 9 and that requires 10. I think only dwarves can reach that. Willpower is also used for spellcasting as well, but I'm probably not gonna take too much of that. So basically adepts work on strength for the melee attacks and then willpower for chi casting. And other than that, quickness is probably good because this usually helps you to not be hit. It's like your dodge stat, or your main dodge stat. And body, of course, this is like health for the most part. Apparently there's some kind of cyberware affinity, and that's new. Not familiar with it, but I'm probably not gonna mess with cyberware. Cyberware gets in the way of your magical ability. And I'm actually hoping this is kind of like the last game where I can just save karma. I don't have to use all of it right away. So if that's the case, then I definitely won't. I'll just hold on to whatever I can get away with for now. Yeah, actually, I guess this is pretty much like the old one, so last time I built melee weapons, I'm tempted to build unarmed this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Just spend my points. Magic resistance, mana fist. And I really don't need charisma or intelligence. Normally I would build more balanced, but I don't think it really does much good for you in this game. I think there were actually a couple of times where having a base stat at a certain level could get you past the test. Some kind of social option would appear for it. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna put my close combat up and wait until I see what kind of weapons are available. Alright, that's how I'm gonna start if they let me. Cool. It's exactly what I wanted. Let me spend my karma later. So, this is a name that I use for a lot of my characters. It actually means it just happens to rhyme, but this also Zaffar is like Victor, and Nassar is something like winner of combat. And basically, first and last name is along the lines of being a winner.